Hello everyone, Ray here. This is Awkward Dimensions Redux, a game I bought a few weeks ago expecting an atmospheric experience, and hey, it's a free game on Steam, might as well get it cause you're not gonna lose anything. What actually happened is just confusion, and this game, I don't really know what it is, and after finishing it, I thought I'd give my thoughts on it, cause really, it's just a mess. And to be fair, the reviews on Steam aren't that bad either. This game actually got a 9 out of 10. I don't know how that happens. But then again, I also feel like there are a lot of people on Steam that are just too generous. And of course, we're not critics, so we wouldn't really know how to properly judge a game. Hell, the reviews are even mixed. Overall though, they're positive. Again, I don't really think the game is deserving of that, but I'll cut it some slack where it's due. The purpose of this game is to basically show you what kind of dreams this kid goes through. He's probably studying at a liberal arts college, he's feeling kind of down, life's not going too great, and it's good because video games are a way to express how you feel. Similarly to the way I make YouTube content, it's to express how I feel. Or at least it was that way when I first started, not so much anymore, but nevertheless this game for him was a form of expression, which I completely understand. However, just because he wants to express himself doesn't mean that this makes for a good game. The levels in this game are just way too random. And I'm not even exaggerating either, man. Like, you jump from level to level. Each level has a skip button, which seems kind of weird because why would you want to skip the level if the game is supposed to be atmospheric? You want to be immersed, okay? But nah, man, you can forget about all that, because in some levels, you actually do have to skip it. Okay, I get it. All these levels are supposed to represent his dreams. In reality, what this game actually came out as is a walking simulator. And yeah, there are a few good parts, but really, if you're actually going to go out of your way and want to play an atmospheric game, you should probably be playing something like The Lone Dark, or Firewatch, or Abzu for that matter, and those games are worth the dollars, trust me. $15 in there, but at least you get a good experience out of it. My point in all this is that it's kind of difficult to make a game look good when even the people that are playing your game don't see its point.
Distracted the guard dogs and assassinate his target except for one catch. His target is his employer. But then he's screwed, because if he doesn't do his job, then he's fired. But if he does do his job, he's fired. So that's like absolutely too, right?
My eye! My beautiful eye! Oh, God, no! Oh, God! The pain is uncomparable to anything I've ever experienced in my life! Oh!
Sure, you're jumping from level to level, and a lot of these are atmospheric, but even when you do get to a point where this game looks like it might be getting good, or that there's a moment there that's worthwhile really sitting down and experiencing, it pretty much just crumbles upon itself. I feel like a lot of the emotional moments that you get in this game are just way too heavy, they happen all at once, and then the level just randomly changes. You can't expect to make an impact on your audience when there's just no consistency with the game. The game, guys, is inconsistent. That's what I'm getting at. There's a level where you're also walking on a beach and nothing happens. The day turns to night randomly. You walk around, there's pictures, there's no context to the pictures. It feels like there are a lot of empty levels. You walk around, nothing really happens. The only part that I'll give the game credit for would be some of the levels near the ending, like Sabotage. That's an interesting one, but even then, all it is just random voices, and I get he's trying to portray the angst that you go through, how maybe developing games is hard, how he feels that his life might not be very fulfilling.
But this isn't helping, I'm stalling. The dev kits are my fears, and I just suppress them by pretending that they aren't there. It works for a while, but then it catches up to you. I'm scared of success. I mean, like, when things go well, I just sort of freak out. I mean, do I want myself to fail? Do I want to self-sabotage? I don't quite get it. I mean, I don't sleep well. I get about 3-4 hours of sleep a night at most. And I've come to the realization that I think I might be doing this on purpose.
A lot of the things that you do see near the end, like deleting the pictures of, I guess, one of his ex-girlfriends because he's trying to get over her, and then you see the message, it does provoke some feelings, but that's about it, and you don't really get much out of it. It happens, but then the game ends pretty shortly after that, and what I found pretty interesting as well is that the developer himself actually did reply to some of the comments on the game saying how it's just a walking simulator, you don't really do much, and here's what he says.
Hi there. My name's Harmon. I'm the developer of Awkward Dimensions Redux. Now, it has come to my attention that people don't think the game actually has any gameplay. Now, of course, these people haven't actually played the game, but that's okay. I'm just here to show you some of the things you might expect when playing Awkward Dimensions Redux. Thank you.
Man, if I wanted to pick up boxes, I'd probably just be playing Portal 2, because that game is rad, and it makes it way more interesting. And if I want to get hit by a car, I mean...
Show you where to start, kill yourself.
Jokes, guys. Jokes. Anyway, if the developer does happen to stumble across this video, which I do highly doubt, unless I get in contact with him and actually try and make that happen, but if he does, hey, game's not bad, I'm gonna cut him slack because obviously he's just getting into it, he's trying to learn, it's not like I could do what he did, and the point of this whole video was just to raise awareness for the game. Go play it. If you don't have the bucks or you want to play a quick atmospheric game without just spending money on another one, like Firewatch, Abzu, all those games that are definitely very good, pick up this game. It's not bad, but at the end of it, you'll probably start thinking that, hey, maybe it's not that worth my time.
So I have it now.
Some closing thoughts here. This game did give me a lot of the vibes that I got from Life is Strange, of course on a really small scale, but I'm not just gonna come in here and say, hey, this game's awful. I understand that a lot of people might have rated it up due to pity. This game has a lot of good ideas put into it, but I feel like the developer is just trying to do too much. You can't have a stealth simulator and random levels that switch at random times. It's unpredictable, and again, at the end of it, the ending being a little bit weird. To me, it seems like this game is a prototype, and it's just trying a bunch of things, putting it all together, and slapping the, hey, it's just a dream label on there, and you'll have a game. It's okay, I don't mind it, but was my time worth it? It's just a half-an-hour game at most. If you're actually gonna go and explore all the different things, it might take you 40 minutes, but otherwise, it was an interesting experience. Awkward Dimensions Redux, I think, is a good title for it. Awkward, definitely appropriate. You will find some things that maybe don't make as much sense, or some levels that you'll have to skip because you just can't finish it. That's about it. That's all I have to say. Go check out this game if you can. Thank you guys for watching. I know this wasn't a TF2 video, or it wasn't what I usually make, but I hope it was a good one nevertheless. I'll catch you next time.